What do you say after a show like that? Other than, folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, joined by my man Derek today.
What up, what up?
Donnie's in the house as well. Donnie, what is going on, my brother?
What's going on, everybody?
Donnie, don't sound so damn depressed. I know we're going to get into everything from the top of the bottom of the card. So we are going to be talking about NXT TakeOver Portland 2020. We're going to run down the entire card from top to bottom to the main event of Adam Cole, baby, versus Tommaso Ciampa. If you could, though, please make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Also, subscribe to the channel. Everything helps out, helps with the YouTube algorithms. We want this video to be seen by more people to watch, more people to comment, more contests, more giveaways, all that fun stuff. So make sure you guys are doing that for me. And once again, we're covering NXT TakeOver Portland 2020 review. With that being said, boys, let us get started with this, right? Let's see who we got in the chat tonight. We've got my man, Original Biggie, Obi-Wan. What's going on, Biggie? Thomas Poster is in the house. For some unknown reason, I'm in a life sucks mood. Couldn't even enjoy TakeOver, so I hope Conrad and the crew can cheer me up. Thomas, we're here to bring you nothing but cheer and laughter, my brother. So feel better. Rob comes in saying that was pretty epic. What's up, Rob? Rob, you should be here. Really should be here.
Yeah, Rob. Tripping, bro.
Ooh, Doug says tag title match was match of the night. We're going to get into that a little bit, Doug. Prince Rockstar says my voice is gone. Shout out to Original Biggie supporting Thomas Poster as well. Jordan B-Boy Skyline in the house. Hashtag join the Derek Order. Cut the shit, boys. Hey, Zeus DeLeon, what is going on? My man Darius, what is this? Darius Ski A Gaming is in the house. Conrad likes double D's, Donnie and Derek. I see what you did there. Oh man, F Rhea versus Charlotte. They got their opinions. Elijah Washington is in the house. He said, "Hey, I'm happy we'll get into that. No spoilers yet. No spoilers." Let's see here. Did we start off with the live Poppy performance? What did you think of Poppy?
Poppy's not bad. She's good. Or well, the group is good. I don't know. Is it just her?
It's just her.
Okay, so she's good.
Thank you, Donnie. Donnie coming with the breakdown as far as Poppy goes.
Yeah, she's good. She's no Billie Eilish though.
Thank you.
So what do you like about Billie Eilish over Poppy?
I can't really put my finger on it.
To me, Dave Grohl of Foo Fighters said it best. Billie Eilish is rock and roll. And it's pop music, but the girl's talented.
She is very talented.
Her and her brother. I mean, like, I hate when people forget her brother. He's a big part of who Billie Eilish is, like, musically. Like, they're a great team, and I love it.
Rockstar said Poppy's okay. Mr. Floodwater, what's going on, Flood? He said Poppy is poopy. Elijah Washington said the same thing I did. Poppy gives me Marilyn Manson vibes.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Well, especially her bandmates.
And shout out to Doug for using a word that I like to use because of James and the Giant Peach. He said poppycock. My man. Yeah, it was an alright performance. Something different. I like that Triple H does bring up like these live performances. It adds to the show, I feel. Yes. Makes them different. Makes it feel like a big deal, a big event. So, not mad at it at all. Let's get into the first match. The NXT North American title match. Keith Lee. Whoop, whoop. Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic in this one. Very interesting. Dominik came out wearing an interesting hoodie. Donnie, who noticed it first? You or Derek? Donnie, tell him what hoodie he came out rocking.
He was wearing a hoodie as a tribute to Kobe Bryant and his daughter
Gianna.
Gianna, yes, thank you. I thought it was a really cool hoodie, and I thought that was really cool of him to wear that. People are still, showing their love after that tragedy.
Yeah, I thought that was really dope that he came out rocking it. If you guys don't know, I could say me and Derek, huge basketball fans. Kobe Bryant definitely had a big impact. Huh? Are you?
Yeah.
Wait, time out. Who's your favorite basketball team?
Back in the day, it was the Bulls. I am more of the Jordan era. But I still watch, and get
your old ass out of here with that.
Celtics.
All right. I'm gonna let Rob tell you. Rob says match of the night basking it. Keith Lee is Goku. Boys are going in. Laugh out loud. No Raw or SmackDown guys in the audience. So Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic, guys. I feel like I can say this all day, all night long. We've seen this match.
Yes.
How many times? Thousands? I mean, you watch PWG. We've seen this way more than we probably should have.
Yes.
So, we knew this was going to be great. I expected big things. And did they deliver?
They did.
I say yes.
Oh, 100%.
I say yes in this one. Let's see some of the spots we had here. First spot, the catching dive when he tried to jump over and he looked like he shit his britches when Keith Lee caught the man on the apron and was like, no, you tried it. It ain't going down. I thought that was a dope spot. The big chops to the outside.
Ooh, where we got the whole crowd to be quiet. Just a two-handed chop, just whap!
Right down across the chest. The flip onto the chair. Dude.
I thought he died.
Dude, Donnie, call that one out, bro. Like, Keith Lee sitting in the chair, you can kind of explain what the visual was of it.
I'm going to let D handle that one.
Man, I thought Dijakovic died because I looked like I must have blinked or what. But when he flipped, I literally thought he did not make that flip. So when he did it, it caught me off guard. I'm like, wow, that was amazing. But I think Dijakovic just died.
Dude, he caught him right on there. I was more worried, like, if that was me, I'd be worried that my quads exploded from the flip onto a chair. Really good stuff here. And the spirit bomb onto the neck, bro. Ugh. Like, I thought Dijakovic was struggling with that one.
Oh, yeah.
He got it. Then I think he popped back up initially from it. It just wasn't good, man. It was just a nasty match. We've seen it, like I said. If you've seen their NXT matches, if you've seen them fight anytime, you knew this was going to be good. It was what it was. The match finish happens with the Big Bang Catastrophe. That's basically off the shoulders into the jackhammer from Keith Lee. He gets the 1, 2, 3 here, but Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic after the match slap each other up. Keith Lee props him up on the ropes, helping him. I just hope no injuries were sustained during this match. Nothing bad happened with this.
Yeah, that spot with the power bomb on the turnbuckle, that one was a little risque.
Yeah, that was scary shit, man. Overall, we give this a grade of an A-.
Yeah,
I thought this,
and I felt like not to cut you off, but I felt like that was a match that we have seen over and over. So I felt like they needed to go over to make that a match where it wasn't something that we've seen already.
They did. They added some things to it, but I think once you've seen something so many times, it becomes harder and harder to top it. These two lived up to the potential, though.
They did.
I will say that. So giving it an A- is no disrespect at all. I thought it was really good, and I think if we never saw them wrestle, this could have been A+.
Yes.
Let's see here. We got someone writing "Bask in the Glory." Laugh out loud. We saw that already. He's auctioning it and donating it to some fund for families affected by the helicopter crash. Thank you, Doug, for letting me know that. I did not know
That's
Dominic
awesome.
Dijakovic was doing that. That was sweet.
Awesome.
Twitter, Dijakovic is heading to the main roster. Some people think. Ooh, I hope not. I don't think he fits on there right now.
I don't think he's ready for it.
No, does Dijakovic remind anyone else of Sean O'Haire?
Yes.
I see a lot of Sean O'Haire when I see him. Maybe that's not a. You know what I mean?
I see.
You like that? It's
That's
been a while
what's
since you've
up.
heard that name, right? I like Sean O'Haire.
Me too.
Let's see here. Elijah Washington's. Oh, Prince Rockstar said, "How is Tampa going to top this?" That's a good question, brother. But NXT always seems to find a way. Elijah Washington says, "Olympic Slam Death Valley spots scared me." Bro, facts. Go back and check those spots out too. I didn't even write those down. Let's see here. Johnny Burns says, man, oh yeah, we'll get into that, Johnny. We're trying to go in order, so we're starting from the top. Malik says, I told y'all it was a good match. Uh-oh. And that he's talking about the next match already. The street fight. Teigen Max versus Dakota Kai. I think Donnie was looking forward to this one the most. When we were talking about it, even in the preview, I was thinking this. This match was missing the oomph. The little extra, I don't know, this is a blood feud. I feel like they'd done this, but they kind of steered away from it, and there wasn't enough attention on it. Donnie, you seem like you were looking forward to this. What did you think of how this match started off? Teigen Max is making her entrance. The attire you liked?
Another Captain Marvel getup, which I loved very much. Oh, I'm sorry. Iron Man, right? Or was it Captain Marvel? I think it was Captain Marvel.
Jordan's in the house. He ain't gonna like that answer.
Sorry, Jordan. What's up, bro?
Check out the Royal Rumble review if you want to know what we're talking about. But she comes out in that attire, and Dakota Kai attacks immediately. Like, she comes out
of nowhere
in the blue meanie shorts. Go ahead, D, hit the dance for him. Oh, there you go, somebody. Somebody make a gift for me. I'm using that. So we get the blue meanie shorts. She comes out rocking them. Dude, this match starts right with a bang. They're going through barricades, breaking stuff. And the first weird spot that I noticed was the trash can. Derek kind of called this one out. Teigen Max flipped very weird into it, which I thought she like hurt her back.
Yeah, you know what? It looked super weird. Like if you didn't really watch it, the way she flipped, you would have been like, what the hell did she just do? So essentially, instead of doing a forward roll or forward tumble, however you want to look at it or however you want to call it, that's not what she did. It was more like a reverse tumble.
Like she jumped up off of her feet. Like if this were her feet, she just jumped up into it. Yes. Very different, but not mad at it. What did you think, Donnie? I thought it looked brutal, in my opinion. Like I thought she hurt herself. Brutal.
Yeah.
It looked really bad. We saw a Molly go round hit by Teigen Max. If you can hit the Molly go round, easy pop for me. I love that move. One of the best women's moves I've ever seen. Actually, in wrestling, period. There are certain moves when I saw them, my jaw dropped. Molly go round, vertebreaker, all those moves are in there. So, big shout out to Teigen Max for hitting that. We had at one point the shiniest wizard hit, but no pinfall. Teigen Max wanted to inflict more punishment, I guess.
That was a really good shiny wizard.
Or as I like to say, shining wizard.
Muda would be proud.
Muta, yes. But she goes out to get a table. She wants to inflict more punishment, and that seemed to be where things went downhill. A new name for an NXT person, formerly the Rena Gonzalez, now named Raquel Gonzalez, ends up interfering after the table is set up to save Dakota Kai, and Teigen Max gets tossed off the table. Now, when she gets tossed through the table, only one thing came to our mind.
I am the table!
The table busts from the bottom at the legs, and she eats the bump really badly. It looked brutal. She busted her ass on that one. That was tough.
And listen, the way that she... Because that was what, like a choke slam, right?
Yeah.
The way she got Teigen Max up in the air...
Oh,
that should have just like the whole table should have just exploded.
Yeah,
but just the leg exploded, and that was it. And therefore, that's why you have I am the table.
Yo, what is happening in the chat right now, real quick? Because
R-Dub joined us. What's going on, R-Dub? He said Teigen Max, Dakota Kai brought the house down. Kudos to those two. Rob said Molly go round should never be kicked out of. We've got someone new here. Sister of Mercy X at Keith Lee. Match was weak. Ooh. The strikes were off. I think they just worked a big man style for that one. Sister of Mercy, I'm not going to front on you there. Elijah Washington said, pay homage to Hurricane Shane Helms. Sugar Shane Helms with the vertebreaker. Rob laughing at some stuff here. It wasn't through the table. I thought it was Sonya at first. Nah. Gonzalez is a big girl. She's tall. And when I say big, I just mean height-wise. I'm like, yo, she's way taller than a lot of the other girls. But she impressed in the Mae Young Classic from what I've seen of her. I like her personally.
She's sexy.
Come on, bro. Everyone's responsible for their own comments on this show as well, guys. Don't let me into that. Teigen... Oh, she said Teigen versus Dakota's finish killed the whole thing. Now, we will agree with that. I think this could have been a B+ match for us. Mm-hmm. They were doing good. That finish was kind of bleh. Nothing was really explained as far as why it happened, but I felt Dakota Kai needed the win here for this feud to continue. It's not over. I think we're going to see this continue into Tampa. B- is the overall grade we decided to give it. Let's see here.
It was a fun match until that ending. Like, I don't know. I just didn't like wrong time for her to debut.
R-Dub said female HBK and Diesel. Could they have a dynamic like that? I don't know, R-Dub. So. I saw those blue meanie shorts, man. I don't know how we get to that. Let's see here. So then after this match, we get some breaking news. Donnie's the only one who popped for this because I groaned because I'm like, oh, great, more reviews for me to do. We get news that NXT TakeOver Ireland is going to be happening April 26th.
Ireland.
2020. He said, you know what this means? And I said, what? Sheamus gets a match that we have to review? Like, I didn't know where he was going with this. But he thinks Jordan Devlin.
Jordan Devlin. It's happening. And this is what he wanted.
Cruiserweight champ versus the UK champ? I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
I told you, I thought Devlin was going to earn that shot soon within the next 1 or 2 title shots. Mm-hmm. So I was surprised he didn't get it at the last one, so they must have been saving it for this.
No. And I'm very happy to see that there's going to be another takeover for the UK scene that soon. Like, I think it's awesome.
It is.
Yeah, really dope. After that, we get a video package for Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor. To me, this straight up spoke to levels of Marvel and storytelling with the music background, how they even switched over to things, panned it out. And we know Gargano and Finn are both huge Marvel fans, so I think they had a little piece in adding to this. Like, hey, I want the video package to look like this. I don't know if anyone else caught that, but that's just how I felt about it.
At first I didn't, but then once you got me to listen to it, I'm like, oh yeah, it sounds like Marvel.
Ooh, Chris Matthews said Jordan Devlin versus Walter. Sign me up. Hell yeah, Chris. Yes. Good to have you in here as well, brother. Love when you're in here. Sister Mercy said, don't get it twisted. I think Keith Lee should be on the main roster as a champ. He has the charisma and talent. Jordan said the same thing. Superhero theme. I love it. So, yeah, I thought this was really good. Very well done with how everything played out here. We get to the match. Johnny Gargano, Finn Balor. Gargano's attire came out as Carnage. I thought that was really, really dope.
Wait, was it Carnage? Or was it... No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Jordan, don't let this man push your buttons. Don't wait till we get like the phone call-in feature. Jordan's gonna call in and cuss you out. So,
I thought the Carnage look was pretty dope.
Well, I mean, if you really want to be technical, is it Carnage or was it Woody Harrelson?
Anyway, it was Carnage. Obviously inspired. You know what? I thought. I think Robert said it in the Facebook group, and I was thinking the exact same thing. They missed a huge opportunity here to have Finn Balor come out as Venom.
They should have done that.
But I don't know if Finn was worried about lawsuits and stuff because he usually does the paint and it looks just like it.
Yeah.
He's come out like the Punisher. Cool in Japan, not cool here, bro.
He could have did black and white.
Yeah.
He could have did the black and white and just left the mat.
I mean, he was wearing black and white technically.
Oh yeah.
So it just depends. I think he just didn't want to do the face paint. It makes him a baby face. I get it. I just thought that was a huge opportunity missed if we're doing our SWOT analysis on this match a little bit.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Dude, we had a great exchange at one point in this match. The match starts off really slow. Lots of chain wrestling. Everything else that is happening in between.
Yeah, it started really slow for me.
I'm okay with that, though. That's Gargano. They build up.
Bad.
We get to the back and forth exchange, and I love the part with the Gargano hits him. He turns around, Pele kick. Gargano falls on top for the kick out. Really good stuff right there for a near fall. Then we see Johnny Gargano attempt several Gargano escapes in this. He's trying to lock it in, but Finn finds a way every time to either get to the ropes, escape out of it. They tried to do the roll through similar to WrestleMania 20's main event of He Who We Shall Not Speak Of. And we saw some Good stuff here. When did the shotgun dropkick start being called the John Woo dropkick? Morrow said John Woo's name at least a dozen times. I felt like in this. Yes. John Woo dropkick. And even by the point once we got to this part in the match, he dropkicked Johnny Gargano off of the last table through the barricade. Not through it, but he crashes into it. Really good stuff here with that. We end up getting the coup de grace and then the 1916. Finn Balor wins. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Johnny Wrestling goes down for the count. It was a great match.
It was a really good match.
I thought this was another one that deserved a good grade, A- for this one. Yep. I was hoping they turned it up just a little bit more, but maybe they were saving it, and we'll get into why in a little bit here. But A- for it. Any thoughts from you guys on that?
No. I mean, I felt like there should have been a little bit more fire because when you watch the promo, you feel the fire, you see it, and here I felt like it was just kind of, there was fire, but it wasn't to that intensity that I was looking for.
I think though being third on the card is tough too. They were in kind of like a death spot a little bit to keep people engaged.
Yeah, and then what comes after their match, but for me, the question is now, what's next for Finn Balor after he beats Johnny Gargano?
I feel like whoever won this was number one contender. I think Finn has a claim to the NXT Championship at this point. And there's a lot of television, folks. Remember, #AEW effect is in full gear. No pun intended. You have so many things that could be happening. They got to have stuff for Wednesday nights. If they want to keep getting the ratings, you're going to have to do things. So even in my predictions, I said it. Like, I still think that there could be some changes happening in the lead up to everything because, let's do this. Let's make this switch happen. We'll get people talking if we do this. So look for stuff like that to happen throughout.
That's right, Robert. Stevie Richards, you are correct.
Yes. Stop no mercering it. No mercering it. Let's see here. Sister of Mercy says, Finn Balor has enough trouble getting heat as is. It's hard for him to get the crowd to turn on him. I agree. Finn Balor is a very lovable figure in pro wrestling.
I don't think that's ever going to change.
Chris said, man, they hella missed that opportunity. See, he knows. Elijah said NXT TakeOver Ireland, Dave Finlay come back for one more long match. I wish they would do that. That's probably not happening though. Robert put Johnny Failure. Robert, F you. Sister of Mercy, the coup de grace was stiff as hell too. He stomped his lungs out.
Yeah.
Prince Locke comes in and says it's called the John Woo kick in Japan for years. But see, it's weird when I hear them go, they were calling it the shotgun drop kick for so long that then they changed the name. So it's just weird to hear them trying to be hip to the statement. That's all I was trying to say with that, Prince. Elijah Washington says, still Finn Balor needs a new theme. It doesn't fit his new character. They're trying with the spotlight. R-Dub says, I know what's next for Balor. I said it on my fast count. Let me see here. My parents when I'm 6. Let's split up, gang. What is going on in here? A kid rants. What's going on, guys? Like I said, we got a bunch of new people in here. Rob wrote FAEW.
Rob, you're a hater.
That's right, Rob. Cut it out. Cut it out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we are halfway through the matches on this. We get Kathy Kelly in Undisputed Era. Sad to see Kathy Kelly leaving.
I'm sad. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she was always very likable. I thought she did a good job. Undisputed Era kind of dismissed her after a quick talking to because they've lost the North America Championship, and she's just wondering, well, how's everything going to pan out for tonight as the NXT Tag Team titles are also on the line and the Heavyweight Championship still. And they kind of shoo her out of there because they're getting ready for their matches. The NXT Women's Championship match. Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Can I just shout out Bianca Belair's outfit tonight? #Wrestling Fashion. Shout out to JPQ and Queen for this one. I saw them talking about it on Twitter. She came out wearing a Black History in the Making attire. I thought that was really dope.
Dope.
Really good. me and Derek also saw the African tribe style, when she came out with the gold around the neck and everything. It was really good attire. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check that out.
Definitely.
We start off with some basic wrestling to kick it off in the beginning of this one. Awesome back and forth. I think going into this, though, guys, I think a lot of people had a hard time buying in because of what we know is coming. Mm-hmm. The whole setup with Charlotte, WrestleMania, it's basically painted out for us that this is happening. So Bianca was kind of feeling like an afterthought in all of this.
I agree. I think Bianca is one hell of a wrestler. She deserved the spot, but like you said, I feel like this is she's getting overshadowed by the WrestleMania match, and I particularly don't like it because
Agreed.
I
don't like Charlotte.
100% agreed.
We'll get into that. Now, we get into a spot in the match where they're both slapping each other. They were slapping the shit out of each other.
Rhea was on the turnbuckle, and they were just like, slapping each other, and then all of a sudden,
all you hear is
Bianca right. It was right here, right?
Yeah, she took her hair and whipped her right across her stomach. Painful. If you've never been whipped across the back, you don't know about them blows, but across the stomach, I couldn't imagine, bro.
Are you giving me a lip, boy?
Man, smacked the bacon off of her. I was like, hell no. After that, Bel-Air throws Rhea out of the ring. We see a really good dive out into the floor. Rhea took really good care of her in some of these spots on this. I thought they did a good job. And then eventually Bianca gets caught up on the top rope, sitting up on the middle, gets her arm caught into the riptide. 1, 2, 3. Finish came out of nowhere. Me and Donnie felt like it was pretty uneventful. Like, we looked at each other, we were like, that's it? Like, he knew I knew it was over. As soon as I saw her grab the arm, I'm like, riptide, damn it, it's done.
Yeah, he called it.
And then as soon as that happened, I was just kind of like, what? That's it? And Bianca loses, man. That was the end. And as Rhea's in the ring celebrating after that flat finish, who comes out but Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair comes out and makes the attack, starts whooping on Rhea, and then accepts her WrestleMania challenge, saying, I'll see you at WrestleMania. Or I shouldn't say that I guess Rhea technically challenged her.
Yeah.
So Charlotte is going to be facing Rhea Ripley. It's official now at WrestleMania for the NXT Women's Championship. Before you get upset and get into this, afterwards on the way out of the ring, Charlotte did beat up Bianca because Bianca helped jump her on NXT television. We give this a grade of a B. Derek? Be kind.
I'm going to do my best. All right.
Robert is wild in the chat. Don't repeat that, please.
Oh, wow. So I'm going to address what everybody else is already upset about and what they've already addressed in their personal feelings and in the chat and in the group. I don't care about Charlotte. I don't care to see her wrestling Rhea Ripley for the NXT title. I think it's bogus. I think it's full of shit. What is the purpose? You are attempting, or you're close enough to say, I beat my father's record. Mm-hmm. Now you're going back for the NXT title, or challenging for the NXT title. What is the point? What do you gain from this? Is this to say...
I have to stop you real quick. What's up, Nelson? There you go. Because he always says I never say what's up to him, so I got to show him some love because he came in here.
What's up, Nelson? How many times are we really going to just give Charlotte the red carpet and say, here you go?
But what if Charlotte puts her over?
No, fuck that.
So Charlotte just being in this spot ruins it for you?
Yes.
That's a tough
because
thing.
you really think she's going to lose at WrestleMania?
You saying if Charlotte puts over Rhea?
What if Charlotte puts over Rhea Ripley?
She's already over. What are you talking about?
Oh, Rhea Ripley?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's a big win on a WrestleMania stage for an NXT. An NXT championship has never been defended at WrestleMania. So if Charlotte loses there, I'm just being devil's advocate here.
But
it'd be boring if we all agreed. So I'm just saying.
But do you really think Charlotte's going to lose?
I think so. Early prediction. Mark it down now. Rhea Ripley beat Charlotte. I've been saying it since I first thought it was happening.
She lost last year.
Are we talking about
WrestleMania?
Right. So are we talking about pinfall, submission, or DQ? Because the only way I see this is happening is a DQ.
Charlotte is getting pinned from the Riptide.
I don't see it, bro.
Let me see here. I had somebody. R-Dub says amen. Same thing I said. Bel-Air versus Charlotte would be a better match. Prince Rockstar says. Jordan saying preach, Derek, preach. Rob said Rhea called her out in storyline. Thank you, Rob. Join the Derek order. Cut it out, Jordan. Charlotte not putting over Rhea. She's getting the shovel. I hope they don't do something like that. Like I said, they're doing this for star power. I think I explained it to you guys. NXT was beating AEW in the ratings when they had main roster people on the storylines. So now you're integrating a main roster person. And I'm sorry to say main roster. I know it sounds bad saying it like that. But someone from Raw or SmackDown, you put them on NXT, and now maybe more eyeballs jump over to see what's going to happen. I get it why they're doing it, but at the same token, you have to put over the NXT brand.
I'm going to tell you right now, I have my rant ready for WrestleMania.
Rob, make sure Derek's not on the episode. Put that in the notes. No, what's up, Donnie?
I mean, Ryan R. Doug said it best. It's a mania. Vince runs the show. I'm afraid Charlotte wins. That's a fact.
But I think Vince cares too much, though, about losing to AEW. That doesn't help you at all. That makes you lose. You get what I'm saying? The ratings are the long term. Charlotte is the short term. Charlotte brings in the ratings. Charlotte's happy. You're getting paid big money. And then, boom, you go back over. We're going to leave this where it is. Let's just leave this where it is because we're never all going to agree.
We'll save it for later.
Charlotte said 1 million woos and never drew a dime. God damn.
Who said that?
Sister of Mercy. Charlotte is turned the channel. Man, people do not like Charlotte.
She's boring, dude.
She's boring. She's overrated.
Oh, and I want to address Rob, too, for that flat finish thing I said. Yes, this was a flat finish. I still felt like it came out of nowhere. I get that Rhea almost died on the flip over spot. I think Rhea was supposed to land on her feet, honestly, and she fell on her butt. But, like I said, I'm not mad. They took care of each other. The finish just felt kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was just me.
Because no one really popped for the Riptide when she pulled it off.
Yeah, because it was from an awkward spot. Like, she doesn't usually do it like that. Yeah, because the next match, I got something to say. Oh, damn. I already know. R-Dub is not a fan of Riddle, I'm guessing. I feel like it's coming. I saw a lot of people not like it. Hold on. Last point before we get to the next match. Rob says, like it or not, Charlotte is one of the biggest stars in women's wrestling history. You can't argue that. This shows that they have faith in Rhea to beat that, to be on that platform.
Rhea does deserve to be on that platform, but I just think she's getting screwed.
Meh.
Like Asuka. That's
weird. Yeah.
By Charlotte.
Moving on. We're done. We're done talking about Charlotte because I don't want to spend too much time on this. The NXT Tag Team title match was next. It was the Undisputed Era versus the Broserweights.
Bro.
This was amazing. They came out number one in their, is it called the Broser Cruiser? Did you catch the name?
Cruiser, yeah.
Something like that, dude. They came out. They were wearing new shirts. How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? I love it. I thought it was really funny, very childish at the same time, but it rhymes, so I like to say it because I like rap music. So these guys end up starting off the match with a bang. We all felt like they were going in instantly as soon as this match started. There were V-triggers, knees, German suplexes, clotheslines, takedowns, suplex, step on fingers, get your ass to the outside, thrown into the stairs. Like they were just, they did not care. They were just throwing bangers out there.
Somebody's got to stop him. I mean, he's not wrong, but that first part I don't agree with.
Tripping Rob.
We'll call Rob up after. I'll save it for the uncut version of the show. Doug says this was his match of the night. PR Nightmare said, good point, Donnie. Doug said joint manipulation. That's who said that, Derek. I was saying somebody in the Facebook group kept saying they should be called joint manipulation. Prince Lock said, laugh my ass off. This man really doesn't like AEW. I respect his opinion, though. Nah, Rob's just talking shit, Prince. Don't fall for that shit. Rob gonna be right over here cheering with us. He's fronting on here right now. This is probably match of the night. Sister Mercy said too. Real talk.
Hold on, I must address one thing.
Mm-hmm.
What?
PR. Much respect for that.
For what? What?
You'll see when you go back.
Did he play me?
No.
Oh, no censor, Derek.
Yeah.
Cut the shit. Derek needs to be censored. So they go in. The first near fall we get from that Brainbuster kick combo. If you guys seen them in Red Dragon, in Ring of Honor, you're familiar with the combo. We get a good near fall out of that. Mm-hmm. The back and forth goes crazy. A lot of blind tags and everything else. The match ends with a GTS Insaguri combo, and we get the 1, 2, 3. Just as I predicted, new NXT Tag Team Champions, the Broserweights. I think this is a good spot for them. They've been wandering in La La Land because they don't know what to do with Pete Dunne or Matt Riddle. To me, the Undisputed Era don't need the tag titles at this point, at least on the NXT card. They don't need it.
No.
They're a great team, but not necessary. Broserweights win. They got something to do. The fans went nuts chanting bro for this one. Bro. So people were in love with this. I thought it was a good move. I gave this a B+, or we did, as a collective unit. B+ for this match.
Definitely.
I thought it was good. Let me see.
Finish, too.
I'm really waiting to see what R-Dub says here for this one. Let's see. Oh, hold on. We got to catch Rob backpedaling here real quick. He said, at Prince Locke, I'm a fan of AEW. I hate their loyalists, and I hate the comparisons. Why can't both coexist? Rob, it goes both ways, though, too, bro. I'm telling you, I've showed you pictures of NXT fans dogging AEW, too, for no reason. So, I hear you. R-Dub says, Fish and O'Reilly are the... Hold on. Establishment tag team at NXT. In fact, that you have two single stars who never teamed together until 2 months ago and have them win the titles over the establishment angered me. That's kind of the Dusty Classic move, though. They've always done that with Dusty Classic teams. Would you agree with that, Donnie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. And plus, I can't stand Matt Riddle. He can't take his bro back to MMA and get... Oh, he can take his bro back to MMA and get rocked. Where are the Forgotten Sons? Their name says it all, sir. Lee and Dijakovic / the Broserweights versus the UE, both matches of the night. People are wondering about other teams. I gotta say, bro, Kyle O'Reilly is like the Marty Jannetty and Devon Dudley. Whoa, what? I think Kyle O'Reilly's the shit. And I don't think there is a Marty Jannetty of that team. Bobby Fish gets his ass whooped a lot in that team, bro. I was saying it like, come on, man.
They set up Bobby Fish to get injured every single match.
Yeah. Rob said Richards ruined any chance of the Wolves coming over. We will never forgive him for that. I'm sorry, Davey. Like, damn you. Mm-hmm. You had that one botch spot and ruined it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sister Mercy said, here's the thing, even if you don't like the wrestler, respect their match. You don't have to love a wrestler to understand a great match. 100%.
100%. Thank you so much. Oh, wow.
I
like this.
I like that. No, Sister Mercy, that's a great point. Elijah Washington says, we are going to see a Matt Riddle heel turn soon, but I can't. He's a face, cool guy. Rob Van Dam used to be on Raw. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I think the Broserweights winning wasn't a bad idea, though. They had to do this. I thought they did some good things. Let them run with the tag titles for There's nothing for them to do singles-wise. Right. Nothing. I mean, Keith Lee's on his little run right now. Let Keith Lee do his thing, and we'll see what happens from there.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Main event time. Dun, 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 dun. Old school Attitude Era. We've got Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT title. Holy shit.
AKA Daddy's Home.
This stole it for me. I honestly had Keith Lee and Dijakovic probably for match of the night until this match. These guys came out and effing delivered. Scared me, but they delivered.
Oh. How many times? It's got to be like over 5 times.
What?
Like just scary spots.
Way too many, bro. I'm starting off with one. The next spot on the table. On the floor, Adam Cole picked up Tommaso Ciampa and did a kind of like reverse German suplex, but slammed his back onto the table. Thank God that this man's a wrestler and kind of was like, guys, his back hit right here. But when he grabbed his neck, bro, I fainted. Like, dude, don't do any shit like that with this man's neck. It is terrible.
Right. Oh God, that scared the crap. I thought he hit his neck too, and I was like, oh, that's it. He's done. Throwing the towel.
Dude, it was bad. Yes, Keith Lee was the victor tonight. PR Nightmare. Dude, really tough on that. Powerbomb through the table spot. Adam Cole ate that shit.
Yeah, he did.
We had another I am the table moment before that too, where the table didn't break.
Yeah.
Shout out to the bald dude who got his head kissed. He sat there for mad long and waited for his high five. And I was like, bro, he's not seeing it. I thought Tommaso was going to play him at first, but he didn't do that to him. Instead, he grabbed him and kissed him right on his bald ass head. So shout out to the bald fellas. Show us some love. I appreciate that, Tommaso. That was just so awkward, though. Like, the fan was like, oh, yeah. Then he started chanting, Daddy's home. What did I tell you about calling another person Daddy? Didn't I tell you to stop chanting that? So weird, man. So weird.
Terrible.
So afterwards, we see the Project Champa, which is the powerbomb onto the knees. Brutal. Haven't seen that since the Johnny Gargano match when he was feuding with him. Kick out. The fans are cheering at this point. The arena is fucking rumbling.
Hey, real quick. Sorry to interrupt. Can you answer Prince's question?
What? I already saw. Are you talking about that Shawn Michaels shit that I saw?
No.
Oh, I saw someone say Shawn Michaels was trash. Where am I looking at? Read it to me. What is this? Why we can't get wrestling like this on Raw and SmackDown?
Yeah. I just want to hear you say it. Say it.
What do you want me to say?
Your opinion. Go ahead.
It's because it's fucking Vince McMahon. that's the end answer. Vince McMahon doesn't believe in that shit. My dad is old like Vince. My dad thinks like Vince. You're just gonna get old people fucking answers. I don't know what they see. I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter if somebody's selling the most merch or whatever. If he's over, why don't you let the guy win? Nah, it's not believable. We're talking about believability now in pro wrestling. Now we're talking about believability. You're not going to get that until you see maybe Triple H have some type of effect. And I think even with this, you put this on the main roster, you're going to have to tweak some things still too. You can't just do it like this because this works in a small time fashion. Chris Matthews, I just saw I am the table in all caps, dying laughing. Rockstar because that's not good shit, pal. Thank you, Rob. Freaking amazing here. So last shot, Tommaso Ciampa ends up rolling out to the apron. You thought it was over at that point, but Tommaso Smart saves the day. One of the most ruthless champions ever. And
for that reason, Rob,
the Panama Sunrise, I have no idea what you guys are talking about at this point. The Panama Sunrise is attempted on the apron, but Tommaso blocks it. Air raid crash onto the apron. Freaking horrible. At this point, Derek starts switching up back and forth with who's going to win the match. Adam Cole's winning this. Oh, Tommaso's got it. Adam Cole's winning this. And
Couldn't help it.
We see all that, and then we see a Panama City Sunrise off of the table.
Oh.
Holy shit, watch this man's neck. Does he not care?
Apparently not.
No fucks given, I guess, about your neck. Then we get the Undisputed Era coming out. These rat bastards come out. Three guys trying to help somebody win. Come on with the NWO shit.
Right.
Roddy ate the meanest DDT off the apron. Legs were dangling up at the top of it. He suffered really bad for that one. Cole gets thrown over onto the top rope on everybody onto the floor. They get back into the ring. They tease Tommaso setting up some stuff. He gets pushed into the referee. Referee bumps. Everybody's down. You think that Tommaso's got the chance. I think Roddy slides the belt into Cole. Cole looks like he's going to use it. Tommaso stops him. Then we get the what's the hook move called with the arms? I want to call him the Christopher Daniels finisher, but he has a different name for it.
Oh, Angel's Wings.
Yeah, he goes for the Angel's Wings, basically. And he hits it, but there's no ref. The fans are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's there, obviously. Here come the Undisputed Era again. He stops them all again, and as soon as he's going to use the belt, Johnny Gargano appears out of nowhere in a DIY shirt, takes the title, and hits Tommaso Ciampa across the face.
And I walked out the room.
My heart broke. You know I love DIY, people. You know I love DIY. And then that's what defeats him for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole wins. The rat bastard sneaks away with the victory. I still give this an A. I thought it was something interesting. I can't wait to hear what the live chat thought of this. A for the win here, but let's all remember something. I'm just gonna put on my fanboy shirt real quick for Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa put the man through hell. Like, let's not act like none of this ever happened. Because it was like, oh, Johnny Gargano's a turncoat. Hold on now. Tommaso's still a bitch for what he did to him, too. People forget that as a character, I mean, too. Tommaso Ciampa will probably kick my ass. I don't want those problems. But I'm saying this guy is out here trying to probably right his wrongs. Tommaso was going to cheat. He was like, no, you're not going to cheat. Decked him with the belt. I think at NXT Tampa, this is a great setup to get Ciampa Gargano, the match we should have got a year ago.
That's what I said to him earlier.
But my thing is, what bothers me, how do you make this a rubber match?
Johnny Bastard. Shut up, Robert. How do you make what a rubber match? This?
I mean, how many times did they wrestle?
A lot. But they did New Orleans, Chicago. They wrestled a bunch of times after that, but they never got to finish their storyline. Like, last year in New York, when it was Cole versus Gargano, that first match was supposed to be Ciampa, but he had to relinquish the belt because of his neck. Thanks for calling him up, Vince, for those couple of weeks when he had neck problems. No idea if Vince knew about it, but we got to do a better job of protecting our wrestlers than that. Hence why we were worried about his neck throughout. I feel like they could have done more with all of this. And now we're finally going to get the payoff. Rob knows. I still think this Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa feud in my top 5 feuds, I think, ever in WWE.
I agree. I just need...
And notice I said WWE.
I just need to know, like, is this the final showdown? You know what I mean? Like, is this the final frontier? You know, like, I
think we got to watch NXT to see what happens with it. Maybe I feel like this is the makeup match because they know they deserved it. They were like, yo, we busted our asses for a year for you. Can we please get our match back now? True. So this is the opportunity that they needed here. Renee R in the house. Let's see here. What's going on, Renee? Good to have you in here. Thank you for joining us. Sister Mercy said this was a fantastic match, but Gargano is turning heel and face like Big Show and Kane right now. I think Johnny never really was a heel before. I think he was just playing his role as to he wanted that match so badly he was willing to do anything to get to it. Right. Malik Murray said, so is Johnny Gargano joining the Undisputed Era? No. I think this was just so he got his match with Tommaso.
Like, Rob is just letting the chat room have it tonight, man.
Rob said he knew I was happy. Prince Rockstar said Triple H is not playing with these signings. He is going after Jay White. Rob says Johnny Bastard. Let's see here. Where was I? RW. I had a feeling we were going to go back to Gargano Ciampa feuding again. I thought we could have got a 4-way. We were talking about what could be the main event for Tampa. Mm-hmm. Where does Adam Cole wind up from this? So we only know right now that Ciampa Gargano is going to happen at Tampa. It's got to. But what happens to who's challenging Cole next?
Finn Balor, possibly.
Could it be somebody who is a cross? I'm just throwing it out there. He hasn't debuted yet. You know how it goes. F this Johnny versus Ciampa stuff, man. I'm sick of this rehearsing of a rivalry. I'm a fan, man. Those Garganos are nothing but human garbage. First, Candice leaves Teigen to die, and then Johnny costs Ciampa his redemption. Garbage people. So we just forgot about when Tommaso turned on his friend when he ate ladder shots for him in the face, right? Damn AOP. It'll be the final showdown at NXT, R-Dub says. Wait till the main event, wait till the main roster down the road, and when they do it again, laugh out loud. I felt Johnny and Finn were both tweeners. Prince Rockstar says he thinks it's going to be Adam Cole Velveteen Dream. I like that. Elijah says Johnny turns heel, meaning he gets a new look and theme. Maybe he could. I do love his theme though. That's definitely on the gym playlist when I'm lifting. Yes, who is Cross? Call MLW and C, bro. Yeah. So if Johnny Gargano is going to turn heel, okay, we just saw that from before. My predictions for Tampa, R-Dub says. So we're going to give R-Dub's predictions real quick. He says it's going to be Cole Balor, Gargano Ciampa, Lee versus Priest, Broserweights versus somebody, and Kai versus Knox 2, and Dream versus Roddy. Yeah, you can't paint someone's family on your pants.
I like that.
Inappropriate, Derek.
I'm just saying. I like that. I think that's a great way to get under somebody's skin.
Elijah Washington said that Kyle O'Reilly is like Cesaro, great wrestler, but he will always be seen as a tag team guy.
And it's unfortunate because he
tears, because I thought he was a great Ring of Honor like main eventer when he was in that pit mix in that picture for it. Overall grade, live chat, you guys can throw yours out there too, and we'll do no, F that. Overall grades. We're not doing thumbs up, thumbs down. This isn't a regular show. Regular grade. We all came to a collective agreement. Are we all going to agree on this?
Yes.
Yep.
A- for this show. I thought this was an A- show. They delivered. This is fun. There's not a bad takeover. Can someone tell me a bad takeover? Do you have one that you just hate?
Nope.
No? Same. There's not a bad takeover, in my opinion.
It's really hard to say. Because I don't think... NXT has definitely been on the point of giving you great pay-per-views. You can't be mad about it. It's just the main companies are lacking to a certain extent.
I see a lot of people talking about how talented Velveteen Dream is. 100%. I love his match with Tommaso Ciampa. I don't think enough people talk about that one.
Oh, right.
I see a lot of A- popping up. Sister Mercy said B+ show. Chris Matthews said A- overall. I agree with you guys. This was a really fun one. I have no complaints at all about this.
And this was her first time in Portland, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, for a takeover.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm sorry, yeah. Never a bad takeover, R-Dub said. I agree with that, man. And live chat, I appreciate the hell out of you guys being here. So if you guys enjoyed this, like I said, if you're watching after the fact, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought of the show, good, bad, or ugly. Tell me what you thought. I want to hear your opinions. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button for me if you haven't already. Why don't we hit that bad boy with what was the best move tonight? Super kick? Super kick that like button?
Mamma mia!
You could Mamma Mia that like button. And make sure you guys take care of that for us. But other than that, man, I don't have anything else to say about this show. It was an amazing show, and you're probably wondering, when will you catch us with a next review? AEW will be in Atlanta this week, and we will be back for a review. We got our first ever steel cage match. Wardlow, Cody. It's going to be the shits. We got Nyla Rose, new AEW Women's Champ. We got a lot of things happening going on in the world of AEW. So make sure you are back here Wednesday after the show. Come talk some AEW with us. Give us your thoughts. I can't wait to hear them. And I think NXT is going to be a banger on Wednesday too. So if you're an NXT fan, make sure you're watching. For myself...
Real quick, sorry.
Damn it. This never goes smooth. Someone's always got to ruin it.
I just want to... It's going to be interesting. You know how usually after TakeOver, they put up the weekly show?
Yeah.
You know, they record matches.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this is first live show taking place after TakeOver, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, not pre-recorded matches that took place.
That's why I think they had to give them 6 tonight. 6 matches. I think it was the first time they gave 6 instead of 5. So
I think this it's cool, man.
And anybody in the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group, did anybody see that video? Kind of freaked me out a little bit. It was last night.
Derek, stop putting yourself over. For myself, Derek, Donnie, we are out. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I know we saw some new people in here. Name will pop up real quick. Make sure you guys... Thank you. Hopefully it pops up here across the screen. Did it? Yes.
Yes, it did.
It did. So, appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for joining us. With that being said, we are out. Peace.